Very simple. He's just a defensive hero, sets it up so he recovers a whole bunch of health, and makes it so red heroes don't want to be firing anything into him because it's
Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown.
Thanks so much for checking out this channel. Today we are doing a brand new hero breakdown on Kashhrek. This guy's an absolute monster, being a 4-star on defense. However, he's got 548 on his attack, 648 on his defense, and 1321 on his health. Statistically, that attack power is super low. Defense, but he's got some pretty high health total, that's for sure. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start, all you have to do, hit the link in the description. If you're a new player, you'll get 1 day XP boost, 3 raid flasks, 1 ancient shard, 1 void champion bulwark, and 50 gems. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. He is running at average speed. He's one of the classic heroes that they came out with. As far as his hero specials go, he recovers 45% health for the caster and nearby allies. The caster and nearby allies get plus 94% defense against fire for 3 turns. Very simple. He's just a defensive hero, sets it up so he recovers a whole bunch of health, and makes it so red heroes don't want to be firing anything into him because it's really cumbersome. He is a wizard class hero, and if you're looking at using emblems on him, you're probably going to want to focus all heavily on his defense as well as his health total because you really don't care about his attack power at all. He's a defensive hero. You need to stay alive. When we look at his Titan grade, he is going to get a D grade on Titans. Probably one of the only heroes that gets a D grade. He's just really bad against Titans. Obviously, with him being a green hero, you're going to be wanting to use green heroes against blue Titans. So his caster nearby allies getting 94% defense against fire for 3 turns is not a good idea. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. You bring green heroes against blue Titans. Blue Titans don't do anything with fire. Doesn't do anything. And then he's got probably the worst attack power in the whole game at 548. So he's not going to be in a high tile damage slot. Just don't do it. Recovering the 45% health is not worth a Titan damage spot. He is going to get a D on Titans. When we look at his offensive grade, he is going to get a C grade there, being that he just recovers 45% health to the caster and nearby allies. It does help out a bit, but you're really only using him to gain health, and I think that there's just better heroes. I would just be using Melindor instead if I really needed to be gaining health. Not to mention either Melindor either recovers health for all allies as well as dispels, or if you're using the costume, it's also going to go ahead and remove anything that's on you. So I don't like him at all being a healer, and the whole caster nearby allies, I guess maybe if they have a whole bunch of red heroes, you could sneak it in there, but I don't really feel it to being a practical hero. He is going to get a C grade on offense. Now, when we look at him defensively, he is going to get an A- as far as the tank grade goes. I know that this hero plagued a lot of people in the past, being at the intermediate or beginner alliances, running Kashhrek as a tank, just sets it up so he's just a big meathead. He has a whole bunch of life, and then if you're bringing any red heroes against him, he says, I don't care at all. 94% defense against fire for 3 turns is a lot. And then he's also setting up so he's recovering health. So he's going to get an A-, probably one of the best 4-star tanks that they have ever released. If you're battling against him, though, you could probably just get away with using a different color than a different color than red. You could potentially be using green. I probably don't recommend blue, but you could probably use green, yellow, purple against him. I'm not recommending using red against him. So he's going to get an A- as far as the tank grade goes. Now, when we look at his flank and his wing grade, he is going to get a C grade on both of those. I don't recommend him at all using him in the flank or the wing, because you're just setting yourself up to where it's not a good idea. And especially, you're not going to be able to use the real ability of what makes him good on defense is the ability to force them to use red heroes against you. And if you have them in the flank, they're probably not going to be using red heroes against you. It's just not a good idea. Bad, bad, bad. So he is going to get an overall defensive grade of a B+, obviously with his main and only usage being on defense, being that he could be ran as a tank. Now, when we look at the weekly raid grade is compared against other 4-star heroes, so that is definitely to be kept in mind when considering this. On rush attack, he is going to get an A-. I do think that there is definitely some usability with him now running at very fast speed, setting up so you recover the health. You don't really care too much about the caster nearby allies gaining the 94% defense against fire for 3 turns, because at that point, very fast, 45% is definitely a factor. Could keep you guys alive. I do like him on rush attack. I do like him even more if they have a bunch of red heroes. On buff, he is going to get a B+. I do like that he gives the caster nearby allies 94% defense against fire, so that is a buff that will be considered. The problem is that buff isn't really that great, but I still like him running at average speed, being able to apply that, so he's going to get a B+. And on Bloody Battle, he is going to get a D, obviously setting it up so you're negating the big thing with him recovering life. And then I guess maybe there could be some factor with the caster nearby allies gaining the 94% defense against fire for 3 turns, but probably not. Don't bring him on Bloody Battle. It's a very bloody bad idea. Don't do that at all. So he is going to get an overall grade of a B-. This is close to possibly a B, where his biggest advantage is definitely going to be as a tank position at the beginner to intermediate alliances. Could be some very troublesome, but I don't like him on Titans and I don't like him on offense. So thanks so much for watching this content. Please make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comments. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? What's your thoughts? What's your opinions? I'll see you on the next video.